I chose acting because I love acting, and I think acting chose me as well. Importing, exporting, everything, everything. Yes, so there were a lot of times I thought about giving up, but what I decided to do was to put what I call benchmarks. At the end of a certain period, I will check if I can see significant advance in my career, and I kept seeing, and then I decided to remain, because if you don't find a way to measure your progress, then you might actually jump off the ship before you berth. Oh yes, I have a couple of times. Either scripts are, no offense to any writer out there, either probably not just what I want to do, or a lot of work wasn't put into it, to make it look good. Yes, I have. I tell people one thing: it's one thing to do what you're supposed to do in front of the camera, then sometimes we really need to pray deeply for what happens in the edit suit, or in other scenes that you aren't in, where you can notice certain things and, give some pointers. Yes, I have found myself on one or two of such projects. I would say The Encounter, first of all, where I got to play Emeka Ojukwu. I am very proud of that one. And another one would be, there are quite a couple. There are quite a couple. Can I be a Nigerian and say 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, let me just say the second one would be, okay, now, in order of precedence, because I started this before the rest, so I'll say Ibuzo. Ibuzo is one very, very funny somebody. The Encounter, General Odumegu Ojukwu. Yes, the 8 years I wasted before I got into the industry. 8 years of my life I wasted without doing anything really profitable. A tip of the iceberg, let's just say at some point in our lives, though I am a Christian and I believe everything happens for a reason, I think if I had made or not made a decision, my life would probably have been on course 8 years earlier than now. So I think I'll use the opportunity to tell people to always weigh critical choices, weigh your choices well, especially choices will have an everlasting impact on your life. You want to cause problems. Who would that be? I'm going to mix Ruth Kadiri, Kate Henshaw, Catherine Obiang, Leave Me Alone, Is It Your Marry? Catherine Obiang, Richard Dominic, hey, Hey, hey. Okay, I'll just mix that 4 and so many others that I can't remember now together and create that one. Hey, okay. I remember to. I'll put Sharon Roger inside. Then I'll just wrap it up, because I don't want people to see too many things. I'll just wrap it up with Steph, Zibili. Their daddies and mummies. Oh, see wife material, industry wife material. 1 billion yards. What nonsense. It's okay. I would say Kelechi Udegwe, that guy, and Buchi Franklin. Since I can only mention 2, if not, I know a couple more. Even me, I'm being underrated, but it's fine. God is watching you people. Don't worry. Continue. When I got my AMVCA nomination, come and see, Best Actor. See, imagine sharing the same platform with Brosses, RMD, Rafino, Atambasa, and that was very memorable for me. Then too, when I graduated university, after a long time, it was a good feeling, very memorable feeling. The worst moment, when my father was killed right in front of me. Worst moment of my entire life. The robbers came and he was gunned down, and I practically saw him bleed to death. Yeah. What habit is that now? What habit? I say I like to eat, I like food, It's not a bad habit, but in my case, well, obviously it's a bad habit, but what are we going to do? God will help us. Well, this film I was in, can't remember the name, so it was, still the start of my career, so I went for cinema runs and all that, so everyone kept flocking around, the big names then, and I was left in one corner, after all the shouting, buy ticket all day, after all the I did the film that I was thinking my career has now blown, but nobody really came to take picture like that. I think my friend that came to watch the movie took picture with me. So I felt embarrassed, but then I told myself, it's a process. Time and chance, keep working. You get to that point where you no longer need to introduce yourself. So I've been working. So forget about the saying. Stay focused. Yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely mad. I like to be quite liberal. It's easy for me to say whatever works for you, but you need to ask yourself, if you have to give sex for a role today, it means you probably need to do it tomorrow, and you probably need to do it for the rest of your life. And even when you stop, it was done, and at any point in your life, it could come out again and haunt you. So, like I said before, think critically about the choices you want to make that can have a long-lasting impact on your life. And the directors, the producers, they are still doing that thing. Don't worry, on the last day, we shall see ourselves. Sex for roles. Yes, still back at the start of my career. A colleague of mine too, she was struggling then. She had been pressured. She actually did succumb to it. And I told her, look, you do this with him today, he'll probably give you a very minor role so that you can keep coming, hoping he'll take you there. He probably will never take you there. The next thing is going to tell his colleague, say, oh, look, this girl, you can have your share, and you become an industry slot. Okay, and she took my word, and she's growing gradually. I believe that she didn't, and she hasn't gone back to such. and act. Hi, it's me, Greg, and you are watching. You should keep watching. Stay watching. Nollywood on set, NOSTV. Greg say so. Boom!